What's up, live? We are live. We are live. I got a personal interview with Tykira Starr. She is in the motherfucking building, representing All Star this weekend. Eye Candy as well. She is the CEO of Eye Candy. We about to get all in her business. We about to get all in her business. So I'm waiting for some more people to get on here so we can get all in her business, baby. She's telling her story and how it is for her and her life and her way. Let me cut this down so I can make sure I get y'all comments on here. Make sure I get y'all comments. Yes, I'm done for this interview with my sister. Baby, she is a lovely, lovely person. And we about to get this interview started. We're not going to waste no time because I got to be back at the class 6. So we're going to get this interview started. And as I do this commercial break, I'm going to bring back Tykira Starr. She will be sitting right here next to me as we come back.
Oh shit, thought you had a nigga whipped till he dipped on you, went out and got himself a new thing. Oh shit, thought you had a nigga whipped till he dipped.
What's up? What's up? I'm back. Like I told you once before, I'm sitting here with the lovely, my sister, Miss Tykira Starr. So we're going to have her introduce herself and tell us something about her, just introduce herself. And then we're going to get us some questions, baby. We're going to get us some, make sure you drop down in the comments and say your questions, what you want to ask this lady, this woman, baby. That's what she said last night. So go ahead, Tykira, introduce yourself to the people out there.
Hey everyone, my name is Tykira Starr. Let me try and get comfortable. Don't try to see me if you hear me. I can't do a lot of loud talking because I was talking last night real loud and my throat is kind of sore.
And she was a good MC last night.
Yes, I was. Oh, my Cash App is not pinned, but it'll just be okay. So let's see. So where can we start? Just a little bit.
Yeah, about how you became Tykira Starr.
So. Of course, a lot of people don't know me, so this interview is very personal for me. It's very, very personal. I'm honored, first of all, to be here with my sister, Brianna, for this opportunity. I've been wanting to do this forever and a long time. But of course, when God sees fit for things to happen, He'll do it on His own time. So a lot of times, this was never going to happen. So we're going to move right along. I'm not going to talk too fast because I want y'all to be able to hear everything I got to say. And I do know, I prayed about it and I talked to my best friend about it. I know there's no turning back. So at the end of this interview, I may have people that may not want to be by my side no more, and I may gain some new friends. I mean, it is what it is. But a lot of people do not know who Tykira really is. And Tykira is an individual from North Carolina, Gates County, which is near Elizabeth City. Born and raised in North Carolina.
I you from Virginia.
See, that's what we're doing tonight.
Oh, you're learning something new sitting right next to her.
I moved, graduated from college, Elizabeth State University. I have a degree in business administration. I have my bachelor's. 2000
black woman.
2002, 2003, I moved to Norfolk, Virginia, and from there, that's where I was for many years. And that's why a lot of people think I'm from Virginia, but I'm not from Virginia. I'm from little country town, North Carolina. Moving to Virginia, I was always sneaking off to the clubs. Like I was sneak with my friends, and we would go to Norfolk.
Being fast,
learning because we coming from where I'm from. It was a little town, so we didn't know about the clubs and all that. And I was the only outspoken homosexual at the time frame. So I would sneak off with one of my friends and we would come all the way to Virginia to go to the club, which was Club Nutty Buddies and The Wave. And that's what I would do on the weekends and go to church on Sundays because I come from a church-going family. So yes, that's me. I don't want to go too deep right now because I don't know what the questions are going to be. But I'm going to stop right there because I don't know what's going to go, but I am going to get deep and personal. I just ask you all be very respectful at the end of the day because I am going to open up to you all. Like I said, I'm going to tell everything, and it is what it is. So stop it.
So we're going to start off with digging into her personal life a little bit. So is you in love?
I am not in love. Well, let me rephrase that.
Wait a minute. I do. I got an exact question about that. Because I seen that. We seen it on Facebook. Now you after that, tell us about that.
Let me go ahead and clear that up.
Yeah, clear that up.
Because it did send some mixed signals.
It did.
I'm not engaged in my real life. That engagement. So my king proposed to me at a show at Midtown Mall a couple of weeks ago. So for you all that don't know, I am Miss Grand Life International. My give up is this year. The date will be announced today. We announced it today. But our theme is a wedding, you all. So he proposed to me, unknown, chocolate.
Oh,
so that's how we get it out. So we are getting
y'all so sneaky
for our give up. So that's what it is. We're gonna have a big old grand over the top royal wedding.
Sneaky with
so
it.
that's where that comes from. And yes, it did have Facebook going crazy.
Yes, I seen that ring and I seen all that.
You got a real ring? Baby,
yes.
No, I'm not getting really married yet. It's not my due season, but I am going to have my give up would be a wedding. And it's going to be my dream wedding of what I've always wanted with my father by my side and everything like that. So that's where it came from. I knew she was going to ask me that question, y'all. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, because I want to know that because I was like, when is the wedding, bitch? I ain't get no invitation.
Well, you know, you'll be down for sure.
So, at what age did you decide to be Tykira? Or did you have another name before you became Tykira?
So before Tykira, I was when I was in North Carolina, I was always flamboyant. I always wore girl clothes. My mom didn't understand. She thought that I was just coming up because I did hair and stuff. So she thought I was this fashion person. Like everybody thought I was this fashion kid, this fashion guy, but not knowing that I was a total gay butch queen, or how you want to call me. That's what it was, baby. So I was going to school with the girl wide-legged pants and everything.
Whoa!
And they just thought that was fashion. I always loved fashion back then. I always loved fashion, always, and that's why I love pageants.
So you was the guy on Pose.
That's how I just didn't wear makeup, but I had the processed hair, the colored hair. I did all of that. But when I came to Virginia and I started meeting the girls, my first drag name ever was Destiny Priceless Childs, and Priceless came from my government boy name, which stands for priceless. That's one of the meanings behind my boy name. My old dead name. And then Destiny Childs, because I used to love Destiny Childs back in the day. So Tykira came along when I decided to find myself. Instead of me living through somebody else's dreams or what they wanted me to be, I decided to find my own truth. And my truth was I wanted to be Tykira because it was something different. And people, I got used to get mad because people couldn't pronounce it. When I would get called on shows, I was Tashira, everything it was horrible. But that's how I got Tykira, because I did not like Destiny's Priceless Child, and it was a name that someone gave me because I don't know, but I'm Tykira Starr.
Okay, Tykira, so you say you was going to the clubs at an early age. So what age did you start performing?
Ooh. So the gay mother I had at the time, she would let me get in the club. I was 17, and you all would not believe it, but I had my first show ever. I never forget it. My 18th birthday, I had my first show at Nutty Buddies. I never forget. I brought my 18th birthday in at Nutty Buddies.
See, I can't believe that some of y'all was going to the club at 17 and 18 and 19. I didn't go to the first gay club until I was 21.
Maybe it's all who you knew. I've always been that girl that was a part of the people that was about something. Yeah.
I didn't go to the gay club until I was 21, and bitch, after I went, girl, I was mesmerized. I never seen boys dancing on boys.
Baby,
and girl, after that, I was in there every weekend.
Oh, I would beg. I would take my allowance. This is how serious it was to me, y'all. I would take my allowance on Friday. My mom would give me, and baby, I would call my friend and say, "Look, I just got my $30 from my mama. I got gas and my money to get in the way. Can you pick me up?" And then my mama go to sleep. I sneak out that house so fast and be back in the morning time before that sun came up and be ready for church. Mm-hmm.
Now, Tykira, I know that you have worked with some non-profit organization. Can you tell me a few that you have worked with?
Oh, she's trying to be a mess.
You got to go into details. This name the ones that you work with.
So I cannot go into details about certain stuff. But
don't go into details. This name the ones that you
I have
worked
worked with when my grandmother, Avantis Overking, when she had started Hope for Tomorrow, I was actually started with her at the agency in Virginia Beach on Virginia Beach Boulevard. I started there. I was her personal assistant and her secretary. And that's why I got a lot of background on how to do certain stuff behind scene, how to do paperwork, and how to file stuff, and how nonprofit not to really work, but that's how the pros and cons. Leaving there, I went away for a while. And hey, Royalty, CEO, mentor, and friend. I left from there and I went on. I worked at Nations Foundation, which gave me an awesome. When I say I've learned so much at Nations, I don't take nothing for granted. After me leaving Nations, Nations, oh my God, that nonprofit was so amazing. I learned so much, and I got certified for so many things. I'm still certified to this day, HIV test counselor. just so much knowledge, you all, not just with the nonprofit, but about HIV and AIDS and how to work for the trans community and that's my passion to this day. Is I'm all about my trans community, trans men and women.
And why are you speaking of that right now? Since we did a quiet moment at the club last night. So why don't you say what you said at the club, and we're gonna do a quiet moment right now.
So this week, where did I just So this week, I don't know if any of you all are on Facebook. Before I say that, I also worked at I have to, because I believe in everybody respect. I also, my last job was Take Resource Center in Birmingham, Alabama, which I learned a lot there too as well. And I will be returning very soon, hopefully. But on this week, Charlotte, North Carolina has lost 2 trans women on this week, and it was on Facebook earlier this week, and then on yesterday. I was on Facebook because I stay on social media every day, all day. They got the 2 guys who killed the girls. And it's just so, baby, my sister's so sad.
I'm just playing. I ain't seen them. Like, I haven't seen a picture. I ain't seen a picture. I want to see the picture because I definitely want to see who they was.
They didn't put the pictures up there yet. They might be there today. I haven't really been going today, but they killed the 2 young ladies.
Thank you, Roy.
And what's so crazy about it, y'all, is the incident happened at the hotel I'm at right now for the weekend for the
and she didn't even know.
I didn't
know either.
So the young man had told me, he was like, "Did you know that this is the hotel?" I was like, "Oh my God!" So
maybe they had that her nerves for the rest of the day.
Nerves, I couldn't even eat this morning. This morning she came and got me to go to breakfast. Maybe I couldn't even eat. Honey,
I said, "Honey, you not eating?" And honey, when she first got here, she said, "Make sure you feed me." And then she don't want to eat at the Waffle House this morning. What is going on?
My nerves was shocked, you all.
But she was not satisfied until she got a room in the front, so she could be seen.
And I got my room in the front. But I did do last night. I did do a moment of silence because of the fact that I don't care if I don't know a trans person, but baby, at the end of the day, we are all sisters, we are all brothers. So I did do a moment of silence. So if we can do a quick 5 seconds, because we are pressed for time because she do have to get back for a show.
We got perfect time. We got 3, 4, and I gotta be at 6.
Okay, so we're gonna do a 10-second moment of silence. So if you are wherever you at, I hope you in your car, don't do it or just be quiet. But if you are standing still, so please close your eyes.
We love you, eat.
And just for 10 seconds, and we're gonna start at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. God bless my sisters who's going on to heaven.
Thank y'all so much for doing that with us. Thank y'all so much. And I see Mariah is on here. Mariah is a true activist for I forgot the title of her thing, but I know she's a true activist for trans women. But Mariah, if you can put the title, if you can pin the title or put up the title of your position on here so people can know where to find you and know your title. Welcome, Gemini. I see Gemini is on here. Royalty is on here. Welcome, y'all. Xavier, welcome on. Welcome. So Tykira, so you've been in the art form so many years. So what girls that you admire in the art form? Or looked up to when you was coming up?
Girl, how do I pin my name? I don't know how to pin it. I just put it right there.
Yeah, you put it right there, didn't you? Let me see. I do it.
Okay, so me in my art form, first of all, Miss Debutante McCrae from Norfolk, Virginia. My idol. I love that lady from the bottom of my heart. She was one of my gay mothers. Oh my God, that lady is everything to me. I'm talking from illusions to just being on stage alone, competing in a pageant, everything. Debutante McCrae is like my biggest idol.
Oh, I know her.
I'm gonna give y'all like 4 of them. So Debutante McCrae would be my first one.
Damn, scared this long.
Mercedes Douglas, which is my mother. I love Costume Drag. She's the one who got me actually, a lot of people don't know, but she's the one who actually got me to be what I wanted always to be. Like, I love drag and I love gothic drag. And that's who brought that out of me. It was Mercedes Douglas, her drag. Baby, when I met her and I went to her house and it was just a whole, I'm gonna call it a RuPaul studio. I was like, wow. So she was another person.
Y'all come with these comments too fast. Roy says, I heard it's a passion tonight. Let me get on the road.
2 more people. Roy passion tonight, baby. It's tomorrow, baby. And then here, my biggest idols in Atlanta would be too many. Well, I'm just gonna name 2 more people. Monica Iman Over King is another one of my idols. And of course, I cannot let this lady, but Miss Trinity Kardashian Bonet. That lady,
Yeah, we love Trinity.
baby.
We definitely love Trinity.
Oh my God, honey. Oh my God, that's all I can say.
Trinity. We love
Trinity.
Trinity.
That's who I love when it comes to when you see Dre.
Shout out to Jermaine, the promoter of Eye Candy newcomer, just stepped in the building. Shout out to Jermaine. Gemini said, "Yes, Debbie is the T."
Yes, she is, baby. Yes, she is.
Drop down in the comments if y'all have any questions for Tykira. She's here to answer any questions right now, but keep it cute. I'll keep it mute.
Please. And my cash app is pinned. If you
want to cash app is pinned if you want to bless her.
Yes.
I'm trying to post all y'all comments on here so Tykira can see them.
Hey, Grandma Victoria. I miss you and love you.
I'm trying to.
I see all that good food you be cooking, honey. Making me hungry.
So y'all make sure y'all get y'all comments in, and we're gonna take a little short break, and we're gonna come right back.
And this is where it gets all down and dirty.
Okay, y'all, we are back. So we're gonna go more in detail into Tykira Starr life, baby. She want to tell you some more things, and honey, you might like it, you might not, but she will gain some, she will lose some, like she said, but hopefully she will gain more. She is Miss Grant of Life. Take it away, Miss Tykira.
Thank you. Okay,
she's so humble.
I'm just. You have to do that. You have to humble yourself. That's why I'm blessed to this day. That's why I'm blessed, because I just had to learn how to humble myself. Okay, so moving from being in Virginia, when I got to Virginia, I was watching and I learned that being a part of the in crowd, me being a person who I'm a people's person. No matter if you like me, don't like me, you can talk about me. You probably can beat me up, and I still want to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm still want to be a part of you or be your friend. That's just how I am. That's how my grandmother had raised me, to be nice to you, even down to your enemies. That's how I was always raised. And to this day, I'm still like that. And it has caused some problems in my life. But it is too nice. It is what it is. But I'm learning how to build that wall. It's coming up like Trump had to do.
A question.
As an entertainer, what have you learned from
start to now? Royalty.
As an entertainer, I learned how to plan things out. Like me, I don't want to be in any and every show. If you know me now, that I'm at
that's the key.
I work at Midtown Moon. I can go to my ask, I can be booked, and I don't. Not saying I'm better than anybody else, but I can go to her and ask, can I be on the show? But I'm the type of girl that I like drag, and I want to produce something. If I didn't learn anything else from ENC Starr, y'all, I did it. I learned this: when you get on stage, especially you've been a star, you want to produce new stuff any and every time you get on stage. So with me, I like to put time and money and everything into my drag. So every time I go on stage, I like to plan it out, what songs I'm going to do, what kind of look I want to give, and all this. Because
that little mo was on fire, baby.
And if anybody's seen that last show I just did,
baby,
I put my all. I had to prove.
She didn't bring me that mohawk, y'all. She didn't bring it to me.
I had to prove a point, and it took.
You was in the mood of point proving.
Yes, but I didn't prove. I wasn't proving a point to nobody, to the world. I was proving a point to myself. And I did when I said I had T.I. paint me on Friday night. I got T.I. stamped for the first time ever, and I was crying about that because I never got painted by T.I. And then on Saturday before my photo shoot before the show, I was painted by my sister Angeria. So
I got Angeria, but I didn't have T.I. yet.
I was painted the weekend. I had costumes of one, thanks to my sister Gloria Sanchez. I had hair of one. So that weekend was amazing and sickening to me, and that's what I'm all about. So when you plan out things, as you would say, Royalty, it works out better. When you just jumping in and out these shows and you wearing the same old thing, and baby, that's just not Tykira. I like new stuff, and I love a style.
Okay, we got another question for Tykira.
Oh my!
I think she's gonna be emotional at to give up.
Royalty, why would you ask that question?
Then we got another question from Gemini next after she answered this question.
As Miss Graham, what have you learned? Oh my god! So why
she been quarantined.
It's crazy. I've been quarantined. I've been traveling so much. Thank God I ain't got COVID. I didn't get COVID. The most emotional thing that ever happened to me being Miss Grant of Life. Oh my God, which I was not trying to cry this early. Being Miss Grant of Life, I'm telling y'all, it humbled my spirit. when Royalty gave me the chance to be a representative for his system, and that's all I ever wanted with anything in life was a chance. And when I tell you I was able to, I done been to, actually people said, girl, you at this pageant too? I was at Newcomer
She
Plus.
supports every fucking pageant.
Everybody,
she supports all the pageant.
And I learned how to sit back and shut my mouth and open my ears and humble myself. And I did that. I'm telling you all, being Miss Grand of Life, and I don't care who likes Royalty and what you got to get. That's none of my business at the end of the day. But I'm telling y'all, being up under his wing, being his representative, being someone he's mentored, is paid off. I now own my own system, and it's just worked out. So when I tell you blessings come out of nowhere, I don't even be worried about a lot of stuff no more because of the fact of I know if I just humble myself, because everything I can't handle on my own, and I can admit it. I'm human, but I'm not able to handle everything on my own. But I know if I humble myself and I just wait and be patient, and patience is the key, everything comes my way.
Also, I'm gonna piggyback on that of what she said as far as Royalty giving her a chance. Not only to Royalty give her a chance, then she turned around and gave me a chance. She gave me a chance because I am the first queen of her system as the Plus division. So she gave me a chance. So she's very humble, and she would give any girl any chance or anything off her back, whatever she can do. So, bitch, I was just grateful for my sister. She's my sister, my promoter, my friend, my CEO, my everything. We had some bumpy roads, but baby, we made through it, honey. We made through it. She was my MC last night. She will be my MC on Sunday for the Mr. and Mrs. All-Star International Icon pageant. Baby, honey, the give up for Eye Candy is December 5th, which going to be in New Orleans, which I had never been before. Never, ever been before. And bitch, she gave me the chance to come. Also, tell them about your birthday.
Oh, okay, Jimmy. I just read your.
Oh yeah, I was going to show. You want to show it now? You want to go and answer this question?
So my birthday, My birthday is June the 23rd, which is that Wednesday. But my birthday weekend, I don't want to tell too much. My sister can't hold water, honey.
You know I can't hold water.
But that's not.
This is an interview.
I've been teaching her. She has to hold. Sometimes you have to be humble. That's why I got her the last time, honey, not being humble. And I was paying
for 5 months.
My birthday weekend is going to be a eye candy experience weekend. All my eye candy representatives, the board members, will be in Atlanta, Georgia, where there will be a sickness show and things of that nature. And we'll be doing family time, but more details will come then. I don't want to ruin my surprise sheet.
But you can just tell them with the dates and stuff. That's all they need to know. The dates. That's all they need to know.
It's the weekend of June the 23rd, which is 25th through the 28th. We'll be in Atlanta, Georgia.
Busy and blessed.
That's what we're going to be.
So what Gemini said?
Uncle Gemini, I read your comment, and I truly thank you for that. It's been a long road for me. It's been a long road. And I always keep I'm in the car, I always look at my rearview mirror all the time, and I look back at my past. My past makes my future better. It strengthens me. Yes, I may fall short by the wayside here and there.
Excuse me, y'all. We're not ignoring your comments. The comments is coming in so fast, so I'm trying to show each comment as they come in. So we definitely gonna get to your comment, and she's definitely gonna answer your question.
But I thank you for the encouragement, and that right there, I'm going to screenshot it in my phone and put it in my phone because that means a lot to me.
Okay, we have another question from Royalty.
As a trans, what is the most important thing they should know in life and pageant? Okay, I'm just going to interpret it the way Okay.
Yeah, your word. This is your word.
So, being a trans woman, you have to learn to separate your personal life from the pageant life. Like with me, I know when I'm competing, I'm very competitive and I'm very serious. Like when I'm getting ready for a pageant, and baby, I'm about that I'm going in because I want this title. I want to spend my money. I want to make sure my clothes is right. I know the flaws I have, so I make sure that whatever I produce for that pageant, you're gonna be like, you know what? That lady did not. Miss Thang cut the food, honey. You're gonna know that I was on that stage. But when it comes to my livelihood, I take my life very serious. I'm gonna tell you, when I look on Facebook and I see people passing away every day, especially when it comes to the trans community, I take my life very serious. Being trans, being a Black trans woman, it is so hard in society now, and to see that we're dying every day, it scares me. It really, really do. But I learned how to take the business of not even the business, but the pageant and the drag world, and I put that on the back burner because I know that's just something I like to do for fun. Because I love the spotlight, I love the stage, I love the glitz, I love the glamour. But I know when I'm coming off that stage, I'm Tykira, I'm Kimora. So I want to, my life is very much of staying humble, staying out of trouble. staying on the right path for life, getting myself together. So the next.
So you might be going to answer his royalty question because he said, "What is to be humble?" So you might be going to answer that because you're talking about it right
what
now.
is about being humble? Being humble is just, to me, my being humble is staying out of the way, minding my own business, working on Tykira, learning how to do things on my own instead of depending on other people. Sit back and watch it, and just like I said earlier, being quiet and stop talking so much and just listening and look and watch how people carry themselves or how they move and learn from other people, but just more so just stand out the way. Just stand out the way.
Your prince said, "Hey."
Hey, how are you? Hey, Niecy Lola.
What's up, Lola?
Y'all got some of the questions I'm gonna get to tell y'all about.
Okay, we got that one.
Let me see what else y'all got.
Okay, so that was the last question. So go ahead. You can go back to what you was saying.
Okay.
Because that was the last one.
Moving to Virginia, y'all. Okay. So moving to Virginia, I was I'm just gonna keep it raw and funky with y'all. I'm not gonna do no cussing there. Moving to Virginia, so I leave it to her. My CEO is watching. Moving to Virginia, I did want to fit in. So I did things that, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I was messy. If I had to fit in with your clique, and that meant I had to talk about the girl next door, or if I had to bring a bone and carry a bone, I did that to fit in the clique. I'm not going to sit here and lie and sugarcoat it. I can admit my wrongs. I did that. And that's what I did. And me knowing that when I would go to bed at night, that was dead as wrong, because that's not Tykira. That's not me. And anybody who genuinely knows me, I'm not that type of girl. And I did it for years. Like, I did the anything I could just to be a part of the clique. Moving on down the line, it got me to where, and if anybody think they're gonna try to get me, turn me in, or whatever to do, baby, I done did my time and I'm just over with on it. But I even got to the point where I wanted to be that it girl. I didn't want to for be a part of the cliques. I wanted to be that girl. So it came down to, I was introduced to check writing and boosting. So guess what I was doing? Check writing and boosting. And when I was doing that, I'm gonna tell you, I gained so many kids. Everybody want to be my mom and my daddy. Everybody want to be my sister and my brother. Everybody that didn't give two craps about me, like I'm trying to keep it clean. I don't want to be cussing. That didn't give two craps about me wanted to be my good Judy. I'm telling you, I had the friends of friends, because everybody knew what I would do. So I was out writing checks. I was boosting for people. And when I said boosting, anybody who knows Tykira would know that I was that girl that when, baby, groceries, anything, I was that girl that people would call. And do I regret it? Yes, I do. I do regret it. But I don't regret my past. My past was what made me stronger. And my past is what opened my eyes to where I'm at now, in a better place. But I did those things for many years. I go back a little bit, before that. I had met one of my gay parents, God rest her soul now, and I was introduced to silicone injections. And I was going to be, my sister, we had talked about this last night about being done up and stuff, but I chose to take a different approach because I wanted to be able to show my truth. And then I can't get on this live and show y'all things, and I'm hiding behind a mask, which is hiding behind a lot of makeup. But I would inject it with silicone in my face. I had over 36 sessions. If you ever go look at my board picture from when I be posting the throwbacks and look at my picture now, you'll see you'll be like, girl, that can't be you. And that was me. I had over 36 sessions of whatever it is that's inside of me. I'm dealing with the repercussion now to this day of side effects of what is it doing now. It's trying to separate itself. And it's like vinegar and water, where I have two things. I have the liquid cork and the liquid semen. So what is it doing? It's trying to get out. So it's going up and down. And that's why it's causing the swelling and all this and that. But glory be to God, I have came across a blessing, and I've already had my second shot to where they're softening up whatever's in me so they can do my lipo to get it out of me. I am losing my sight a little bit in my right eye. My vision is not the best. That's why if anybody ever see me perform in a club that's real, real dark, you would see that I'm always watching the floor, especially for like at Chases, y'all look at the different levels. You will not see me doing like a whole lot of, if I can't see the stage or something, I will not get on it. That's just me. Even if you ever see me in heels and I'm outside in the parking lot or something, a lot of people have caught it, a lot of people haven't caught it, but I'm always watching down. But my vision is very, very horrible as of now because of the silicone. Behind my right eye, I have what they call It's like a blood clot, but it's not a blood clot. It's in one of the veins where the silicone has leaked in, and it's pressing, it's like in my nerve, and it's pressing against my eye. So that's what's causing the problem. But thank goodness, it's not as big to where they have to do any major surgery. Because if they have to do major surgery, I will be. I ain't gonna say that because God can work it out. So I ain't gonna speak it in existence. But that's that. So that's what I'm dealing with. So if y'all can see, I don't mind showing my flaws, honey. This eye, I'm wrong. So this eye is completely shattered, but I know how to paint my flaws, so you can't see.
Yes, you do, because you did damn sure good last night.
Everything. And this eye is also becoming that way because of the pressure. But they keep on saying because I wear glasses. I wear glasses, you all. I don't have to wear glasses. I wear glasses to hide my flaws. That's what I do.
I thought you already had to wear glasses.
No, I never had to wear glasses. I see better without glasses. But I wear glasses to hide my flaws because of the fact that if I feel ashamed, I feel embarrassed. So that's what I do to hide my flaws when it comes to my face. So that's me. When I go to a club,
Mama be done.
I like to paint.
Mama be done, baby.
So I don't have to pick, I don't know.
Mama be done. Mama was so done yesterday. I can't wait to see her tomorrow, baby. Mama was so done last night. And then people are asking me about far as MCing and goes talking about, you ever heard her MC? Baby, I heard it yesterday. And baby, Mama was on point. Mama was on point, baby. So don't ask me no question about her MCing, because baby, she also would be MCing Mr. and Mrs. All-Star International on August 8th here in Charlotte, North Carolina at Chasers. Yeah, she will, baby, because Mama was the beast on that mic. Even though she tried to take my man last night, Mama was the beast on that mic. She tried to take Puerto Rico from me.
So I'm dealing with that far as health issues. So that's what I'm dealing with. Going on to I Love You Too. That's my girl, honey. Miss. Ooh, we ain't gonna say it. I'll leave it alone. I don't want to start no stuff today. So that's what I deal with as far as health issues. I do deal with low self-esteem a lot. I never tell people, but y'all know now. I do deal with depression. Y'all do know that now. So because you see me smiling all the time in the clubs and everything, sometimes I just smile because I'm high.
You would not know it at the club.
You would not know. I'm very private and personal.
She's professional when she at the club.
I'm very personal. I'm very private with my business, so you would never know. And I don't feel like my business should reflect when I'm hired to do something or when I'm going in public. I don't want that to damper, because you know what I'm saying. You can be having a good time, and I'm at the club and I'm all dead down and out, and that just ruin the whole moment. So I'm not that girl. And I like to have fun anyway. Let me go back to a little bit before I move home. I was because somebody had asked me this when I was getting ready for this interview. They was asking me like, what happened to me younger. I was molested by my father's brother at the age of 3 all the way up to the age of 6. My grandmother knew about it, and she had promised me. I'm so proud of myself right now, y'all, because I have not broke down yet. I'm so proud of myself. She had promised me that to take it to my grave, and unfortunately, she passed before me. God rest my grandmother's soul. That I would never tell about it. But he had molested me all those years, and I just thought that was the thing. That was what was right. Me being with a man was what was right. I'd never been with a female. I've modeled before back in the day in the Forest Club. I did fashion shows and stuff, and I've been around females, negative, everything. I never experienced a woman in my life, and I love kids. But I was molested, and then when I was in high school, my freshman year, I was a cheerleader. I was on the dance team, and I would stay after school a lot of times just to get away. And I was my cousin, one of my great cousins. Him and a couple of football team players have raped me in the showers at the community center.
Oh my God!
So I deal with that all the time. I deal with the mental part of that. I deal with that all the time. And have I been in any counseling, anything? No, I have not ever dealt with any counseling. Do I do it? Do it bothers me sometimes? I'm a Lifetime fan, and when I see shows that dealing with kids that's been listening to stuff, it hurts me to my heart, because I know how it feels to be able to go through that, and you're scared of telling anyone anything, or you're scared if you tell someone what's the repercussion going to be. So I finally told my birth mom years after it had happened, and it had tore her apart. And that was the worst thing I could ever do. Like, to tell your mother that you was molested, it was the worst thing ever by a family member. So moving on from that, I dealt with that. And dealt with it. And it is what it is. I can't go back now. I just move on from it. It just makes me stronger. And then going back to me being in Virginia, I I don't. My mom, like to this day, I haven't seen my mom in over 15 years in person. No, I'm gonna say 15. I'm gonna say 12. I'm gonna say 12 years. I haven't seen my mom in person in like over 12 years. I've talked to her on the phone and everything, and it's because of the fact of my mom does not accept my lifestyle, and it makes me feel good in my heart when I see my trans community. People like Tarana, Deshae McCrae, people like my grandmama, Donisha, and other girls. When I see that your parents accept you for who you are, Maya.
Shout out to Maya.
It makes me feel good that your parents accept you for who you are and not what you are. And that's everything to me. I'm very thankful for Trinity Kardashian Bonet, because her mom is my mom, but she lets me call her mom and everything. And it's not a gay thing. It's just like she's my mom. And I appreciate that. I really, really, really do. But it's hard being a trans woman and don't have your mom in your life. That's very, very hard. And it's nothing in the world. I would love to see my mom in person just at least one time. But it is what it is.
At this time, I hope that y'all share this live. Make sure y'all share this live. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all hit the hearts, because we definitely can need some hearts right now. We definitely can use some hearts right now. So we have another question from Royalty. Jumping back to the passion thing, he go Royalty right with the passion thing. He beat me to the mark because I want to ask about it. I want to ask her.
So, my opinion, my definition, a promoter is a person that you're just gonna make sure you keeping the pageant system going. You're promoting. You're helping your rep. For instance, with my system, I'm the CEO, and then I have promoters who deal with the representatives. I don't really deal with the representatives on hand, so I deal at them. That's what they do their dues and stuff for. So that's what they do. They deal with the representative bookings, promoting them, making sure they do what they're supposed to do. That's their boss. The CEO is the person that's the person that's oversee everything. They make sure that everything is on top of. Like with me, when I say I'm over top of my whole system, baby, 24/7, I'm all about my brand.
Yes,
and my representatives will tell you. They will tell you.
24/7.
They get mad at me sometimes, but baby, this is my brand. This is my baby, and I'm a type of person with my system. I'm all about. I want my representatives to be treated the way I want to be treated if I was your representative. Yes. I want a queen to be treated like a queen, and I want a king to be treated like a king. A lot of people run these pageants, and just because of whatever, and they don't get treated like the way they should be, the respect they should get. Or they don't get the training, meaning the knowledge and the resources. And there's so many resources. But as you can see with my representative, especially with Chosen, y'all can see that I made sure I make sure that you're gonna be seen. I'm gonna make sure that you're gonna get what was the word I'm looking for? The acknowledgement, the advertisement that you need, the branding. I'm gonna make sure you get all that and more.
Y'all seen Chosen been all over the East Coast?
Is a prime example. I'll make sure
all over the East Coast.
And I love and I thank God for him being in my life. That's my God, so that's where you are. And he makes sure I say
shout out to Chosen.
He's a ride or die. He's my ride or die, and he has done an outstanding job. And my new Queen Kiora, she just came on board, so she's doing her thing, her thing here and there. But Chosen, I genuinely love you, and I thank you for all that you do for Eye Candy. I genuinely do.
See, because I had a question about the passion as well, because I know I have done All-Star for like 7 or 8 years now. So, Tykira, what made you want to have your own passion? And like, what made you? What did you just think about it and say, I'm going to have my own passion, or like, what brought that up?
So actually, years ago, and this is so crazy. We keep on going back and forth. So years ago, I had on my own pageant, Mr. and Mrs. Glam International. Then I had the newcomer, the plus, and the regular all by myself. And I didn't know what I was doing. I just wanted the pageant because I just wanted the pageant. And not knowing what you're supposed to do to make things legitimate, it was taken from me by people I thought was friends. And that is what it is. I'm not going to go back and forth about it. It is what it is. They took it from me, the title or whatever. And my whole thing was when I got myself together, I always wanted my own system. I always wanted something to give back to the community. And I know I couldn't afford. I'm not going to say I can't. At the time, I couldn't afford to get a nonprofit. And I would love to have a nonprofit organization on my own. And that's my next dream. That's my next dream. But I wanted a system because I wanted my own. I wanted to be able to get my own representatives and show them the way and treat them the way that Tykira wanted to be treated. Treat them the way that Grand Life treated me. I mean, I have nothing but been blessed with Miss Grant, and that's how I treat my. If you all don't believe me, honey, ask my representative, ask Chosen, honey. You can ask Kiora. She just got on board. You can ask Kiora.
Baby,
you can ask. I treat my representatives the way that I want to be treated as a queen because of the fact that that's what it's all about. If you're going to pay all this money, if you're going to have a system, it's not all about, oh, you missed da-da-da-da-da, and that's it. Baby, no, and then when you become a part of that system, it's not all about just that system. It's about you, too, because you're branding not just that system, but you're branding yourself. So this is the opportunity and a platform to use to go on in life. I took Greater Life as good. Look where I was, a person who's been, once again, y'all, my personal business, a person who's been in and out of jail since the age of 22. I've been in and out of prison, you all. Jail mostly. I've been in prison twice. So I never really seen none of my 20s. I never really seen my 30s. I came home. My last time come home from prison was 2018, October 13, 2018. I've been home almost 3 years now. Not ashamed to say it. I have jail and prison. And that prison taught me a lot too about humbling myself. And I had time to sit back and think about my life and think about what I wanted out of life, because there was more than going to stores and stealing it and writing checks and stealing people's stuff out of the store. It was more than gaining friends because I go get this for you and you give me a little bit of money. It was more to it than just that. Mm-hmm. And when Royalty gave me that chance, baby, I ain't been. Thank God for Greater Life. I haven't been back to jail. I ain't seen this side of a courtroom until I would get my name changed. I'm not on nobody's papers, so I'm not worried about nobody doing anything to me. I can go and come as I please, can do what I want to. They took me off papers. I came home. This is no lie to you all. I came home October the 13th, 2018. I want to tell you how God worked it out. I came home on a Wednesday. This organization put me in a hotel because I didn't want to go back to stay with people that I knew weren't good for me, and I could have, but I didn't want that life. And I had told God when He released, I said, "You release me this time." I said, "I promise you, I will not go back to my past." Out of the blue, my counselor found me this organization in Virginia Beach, and they put me in a hotel. Out of the blue, no matter how me and this person feel, Sanchez hit me up, and I don't know how she got my number to this day. That particular day, and I moved in her house. She rented me a room. On that Sunday, and that Monday, I started working. I'm going to tell you how fast God moved. The following week, on a Thursday, I went to see my PO. They took me off papers right then and there. And I was like, when I say I was shocked, it was like, we take y'all papers right now. They sent me, I had 7 different jurisdictions. Everybody within a month frame took me off papers. Everybody took me off papers. They was like, it's no more. That wasn't nothing but God, y'all. I have been on papers for over 15 years. On papers. I'm not on nobody's papers no more. I don't see the courtrooms no more. Every nonprofit I work for, I've been around the law enforcement and everything. I've been comfortable. I can go talk to the police officer face to face and don't be nervous I'm going to get arrested or anything. So, yes, Royalty, I'm thankful. I am very,
I do want to shout out Tamisha Iman, that she's on here watching it. I love her so much.
Oh, that's
I love her so much that Tamisha Iman took the time out here to watch this video, to watch this interview. We love you, Tamisha Iman. We definitely love you. We love you, Tamisha Iman. Keep doing what you do. We love everything that you do. Like I started doing this myself from watching you, so this made me want to go in here and have a platform on YouTube after I watched Tamisha Iman. Love you, Tamisha Iman. We love you. Make sure y'all shout out Tamisha Iman. Make sure y'all give us some hearts and let her know that we love her. And we're gonna continue with this interview with Tykira as she dive back in to her life.
Let's let's go touch in the drug situation. So yes, I was that girl who did the cocaine. It's the girl at the church at the party. I was that girl for many, many, many years where I was introduced. So go back again to the beginning when we come to Virginia. The gay mother I had, she had introduced the tricking. Like that was what you had to do. To stay in her house, to do what you had to do, you had to trick. So that's how I learned how to trick. So me and my sister would literally go tricking behind Nutty Buddies, if anybody remember, and we would go trick behind
the Nutty Buddies.
Yeah,
this goes down.
We would trick. We would literally go to the club. We would go tricking, and she would not let us come into the club till we made a certain amount of money, and that's what we did, and that's how it was introduced to the whole escort thing, tricking thing. That was. Back then, I didn't know no better. I can admit that I didn't know no better. When you want to be loved and you want attention, you do things. And at this time frame, I thought this is what it is. And I just love the tension of the fact that, like I said, I was still young to Virginia, still learning stuff. But just to have that so-called feeling from a man that make you feel like you want it and make you feel cunt and remind you I didn't have all of this and stuff.
She wanted the doll.
I was still, I was still.
But she was still cunt.
I was still
cunt. She wasn't a doll yet.
So, I mean, just to have the guy feel on me and tell me all these sweet nothings. I thought that was it. Give you a little pocket chain and
not pocket change. That's a pocket change.
Just a little, honey.
Oh.
And I learned that it's just something I would never, me as a gay parent, and I don't have any gay daughters for real like that. Special training daughters. I do have some gay kids that do drag, but I would never make my kids do something. That's nothing that I would promote. Now, what I said, don't do it because we call it nowadays in nonprofit, we call it survival work. Because you got to survive. You got to survive. And some people like me, I'm not dependent on people. So I did what I had to do. So I did the sex work. I did the drugs. Yes, I was that hardcore go. I did cocaine. Yes, God, I did. Yes. I dealt with cocaine when I came home in 2018. It was times when I came home and I was dealing with depression. I was about to give up in life because I didn't know which way to go because it was just so much on my plate back in society, and now I'm in society the right way. It was like, oh my God, what do I do? No more looking over my shoulder. No more, none of that. And yes, what we call hit the fold. And I did those things. I'm not going to sit here and like I did those things. And then peer pressure.
Yes, definitely.
Is another thing. And then I wanted a certain man or what it has to be. So I hit me a bump or two. Or if I had as what to tell me to say a friend or whatever, I did a bump or two just to get that extra money. So I did those things, you all, to survive or to get through it or to feel love or to feel wanted. I did those things. And do I regret it? No, to this day, I don't regret nothing. My mama always told me, don't never regret nothing you do. You just move on from it. And I did what I did. I did the shoplifting. I did the check writing. I did the cocaine. I never stole from my friends or nothing, but I did myself in the store, and I don't regret it because it made me a stronger person. I went in and out of jail. I went in and out of prison, and I'm a stronger person to this day.
Give her a few minutes, honey. We need you to answer that because that's Malaysia Black calling. She got to answer that. I'm gonna talk to him while you answer that. Take care of that business. Thank you, Claire, for loving the interview. Thank you, Tamisha, for no kind words. Thank you so much. Thank you. Who's this? Van Micahs.
Yeah.
Thank you, Doris. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you, Kennedy, for watching. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Don't forget to make sure y'all share this live. Make sure y'all give us some hearts. Make sure y'all give us some likes. Make sure y'all drop down in the comments of any comment that you want to ask Tamisha. I got Wi-Fi. So make sure y'all drop down in the comments if y'all have any questions for her, because she answering all questions. And baby, when I tell you she said some stuff that I wasn't even gonna ask her, but she dug into it because I wasn't gonna go there. But she went through that, baby. You met up in close personal, didn't you?
I did.
Because I didn't think you was gonna go. I wasn't gonna say nothing about stealing. I don't go into detail with that. I'm not that kind of. I'm not Barbara Walters or nothing like that. So I wasn't gonna go into that.
So my last go around. So I am involved with someone. So yes, I am not engaged to no one in my personal life. I am involved with someone. And this individual, I would not. No, I don't put my business out there. But my last time in the system, I'm coming home. So I met this. I'm not gonna put to the religion because I don't want to cause them problems. This guy, you in the type of environment and you feminine and you got breasts and stuff. That's what the guys are. They are, especially the guys have been gone for a long time. So long story short, this one guy who anybody who knows me, I don't really cater to dark skinned men, but this guy was at me, and I paid him no mind. Long story short, I never forget one day I was sitting on my bed and he was like, "Oh, you running your mouth?" Da 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 da. And I had my glasses sitting on my my TV stand where my TV was sitting there. And I was writing some tickets, like people pay poly tickets and stuff. So I was writing the tickets up. Long story short, the guy was maybe like the distance of me and my sister right here now. And he punched me in my face. And then I jumped back. I was like, what the hell? So then he punched me again because he felt the whole thing was people had seen him. So yes, a lot of y'all don't know, but when I first came from prison, I did get you a coins from the state of Virginia because I had to sue them. I got raped in prison my last time, my last year.
I see like that you can beat a nigga down.
I got raped my last go around, and I got a little grin, but it's not funny. I was raped my last time in prison, and when the people, when this particular religion, when they found out that this guy had did that to me, they got rid of him. But at the same time, I had to deal with the fact of that's what made my face even worse than what it was. And the doctors had told me at MCV in Virginia, and anybody knows MCV is the top doctors in the world because they are foreign doctors that from Thailand and Puerto Rico. All they deal with trans women and stuff, so they know what to deal with, and then deal with silicone. And what happened was he shifted my seal, and he made more issues than what was already going on. It was all because of the fact that he was ashamed of people finding out that you have raped me. And I never told nobody who I did it, but people have seen it. And one thing about prison, you all, people, every eye is not sleep, honey. Every eye is not closed. Because you see somebody laying down, I mean, their eyes is closed. Everybody's watching, especially if you're homosexual. So that's another reason why my eye is messed up as it is. But that's just me dealing with my silicone. I told y'all about my jail and prison time frame. I told you all about me doing the drugs.
You definitely went in today. You definitely went in.
Where I'm at now in life, because I try not to go too far, and then y'all even down to the homeless situation. Like I work a nonprofit, being able to work for a trans community. This is just me, and let me say this, y'all, because a lot of people think because you have degrees or you got to have a degree to talk to people. Or, people
they really do think that.
No, you don't, because I have a whole business degree, and I cannot because of me choosing to do what I did, writing those checks, and it ain't even about the booster. It was to write those checks. I cannot even, I went to school for 4 years, y'all. I got my bachelor's degree and cannot use my degree because of the charges on my record. And that's so, and it hurts me every day to know that I'm not no dumb girl by a long shot. I may play dumb with y'all, but I'm not a dumb girl. And it hurts that I went to school all those years to follow my mother's footsteps. And I can't even go work at corporate office with my degree and put my degree on the wall. It just bothers me. But back to nonprofit. In order, this is my opinion. So do not, hey, Monica, do not knock me down. Don't try to come at me. Don't try to criticize me or say I'm wrong. But to be able to give another girl or another trans person advice on how to be homeless, how to survive everyday living, anything like that, babe, you have to live that life. I've done that.
Yes, you have.
Before I went to prison my last time, I was homeless. Yes. And a lot of people don't know it, but a lot of people in Virginia know. I slept in the dumpster. I slept beside the dumpster.
Oh my God.
I've done that. I did sex work to survive. I took those 10s and 20s because I had no money coming from nowhere. So I've done that. I have. So you cannot go into a field and say, because you got a degree or whatever, and give these girls and get on their level and help and give them encouragement if you haven't been there. I work at Tech Resource Center, and I got on those girls' level. When I worked at Nations Foundation, I was able to get on their level because of the fact that I've been there, I've done that, I've been inside of those jail walls, I've been in and out of those prison walls. No fancy. So I know how it is. I know. I've been homeless. I know. So therefore, when them girls are coming to me and they're talking about different stuff like that, or the guys, and they need encouragement or they need advice, I can give them the truth. And when the sad part about it is, you can do the same thing, but guess who they're going to believe and they're going to know it's coming from a genuine place? Me.
Yes.
Because they know my truth. My truth is going to speak for itself. Yes. And baby, when you've done those things and you speak it, the person who's going through it or have been through it, they're going to know, okay, that girl definitely, yes. And that's why I love my trans community. I love working with the trans community because I can get, baby, let me tell you something. I don't care what desk I sit behind. I don't care what chair I sit in. I don't care what title you may give me. But when it comes to a support group, I'm going to get on that level with them girls or them guys, and we're going to talk, baby. We're going to get to the nitty gritty because of the fact that I'm all about helping my trans community. My best friend to this day, I only got one best friend, and that's China Woody. Anybody who knows her.
Yes.
She's now on the land with me, and that's my ride or die. And I believe I know what it turned into a trend because it started with me. And yes,
it's always a girl showing you the rope.
And we just met, and she's now blossomed to be a beautiful black trans woman. Yes. I love that lady. It's nothing in the world I would trade in for a friendship. That lady is my everything. She's now engaged to Psych. Y'all know him, Psych by Latino. But
Yes, trans is my heart. So when y'all be telling people that you can only get somebody advice if you have that degree, maybe no, you can't, because y'all can have all those degrees on your wall, no big giant wooden frame, and ain't been through nothing. Had silver trays in your face at all times. But when you go through, baby, that's when you can sit down and you can really give advice and you can really get to the nitty gritty. And that's just me. So that's why I'm telling people, don't fake the funk. I don't care what kind of degree you got, baby. I got one too.
Okay, at this moment, make sure y'all drop down in the comments. Make sure y'all share this video. We're going to take a 30-second break, and we're going to come right back with some more Tykira as she sums it up all in one word. She's going to sum it up, and then we're going to talk about our future shows coming up, future pageants coming up, and we'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we is back. We are back. We is back. We are back with Tykira Starr. We are back with Tykira Starr. And at this time, we're going to tell y'all about what she's doing here this weekend as far as All-Star. I'm going to let her announce her stuff that she's doing with All-Star, because we put an All-Star and IK together this weekend. So I'm going to let y'all, she going to announce what she's doing as far as why she here this weekend. Go take it away.
This lady has been true. Let me tell y'all something, y'all. For years, I've watched Brianna.
She said, bitch, you always on the go.
On social media, I've been watching her for a long time. And I had adopted her as my sister when I was living from Virginia all the way from here to Birmingham back to Atlanta. This has been a lady I've watched and I studied. And y'all know this is crazy. This is my first time meeting this lady in person. And I love her, and she gave me the platform to be able to do what I wanted to do. And let me tell y'all something right now before I go, and I'm gonna do real quick. Everything is not about a dollar. You got to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. So if you feel like you got to start off and you can't do this, you can't do that, if you ain't got a big giant check, let me pay something, baby. You got another thing coming. Baby, I have been blessed by going to so many bookings and ain't getting nothing. I'm talking about being Miss Grand Life, not getting nothing. But baby, when I got back from that booking, the blessings have flowed in like no other, honey. So I am that girl that would go do something, honey, for free or a little of nothing, because of the fact that I don't do it for
one
money.
Thing about that, you never know what somebody has in the audience for you.
Exactly.
You never know. The smallest crowd give you so much money.
And not even that, but I've been to bookings and did stuff, and but it's like a host. I was a host. I wasn't an MC. I was just a host. And the people that owned that particular event, I wasn't even expecting nothing. And it came and said, "Look, so and so didn't show up. Here you go." I was like, "Oh." Wasn't even expecting it. But anyway, that's just me. That's why I'm not that type of person that if I feel like I should get what the big girls that have been doing it for years. I call them the veterans. Baby, let me tell you something. I'm not that girl, honey. Whatever you give me, if I don't give her $2 in the tips, I'm happy. But this weekend is All-Star Weekend. I, Tykira Starr, Miss Grand Life International, as well as I am the owner, the CEO, and the founder of. And I smile when I say it because I'm very proud of myself.
Yes, she is.
I am
we
the
are
lady.
Proud.
I am mama. I am the girl, and I am the woman of ICANN International Packaging System, where I have two promoters for the newcomer division, which is Jermaine Waddy and also Tigger Sanchez. So anybody who wants to be a newcomer, hit them up on Facebook. Oh, but yes, the flyer is on my page and their page. It's on my page. I do have a plus promoter coming on board. I need to call them as soon as I get off this live before I forget like I did yesterday. And I will be having a regular division, which they will be getting crowned the weekend of my birthday weekend. So ICANN is expanding. And y'all, the crazy part about it is people say because I have this pageant and they see the division and stuff, think, oh, she got money, she got money.
Yes.
Miss Thing, I have blessings.
Yes, you do.
I have humbled myself. Yes, I've done the homework. I've done the things that I was sought out to do. Royalty have sowed many seeds in me. My parents, my chosen parents have sowed seeds into me. My grandparents, my friends have sowed seeds into me. So that's why I have what I have today. It ain't about
when I accepted, I ain't asked no question. I ain't give a damn what I was doing, bitch. I didn't know I was going. She was taking me places. That's all I know.
It's not. Baby, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't have no money. I don't have $1,000. I don't have hundreds of dollars, honey. I have blessings. And the crazy part about it is when you see me out, people are like, "Girl, you done? How do you got, baby?"
Girl, don't let her fool y'all. She was done last night. Mama was. You got a picture from last night.
I don't got to prefer, but they just my Jermaine's the child got.
Yeah, we got in the video. In the video.
And the video.
Yeah, we got to go to Jermaine page, honey. He got her what she had on, bitch. When Mama get done up,
something, honey.
And when that girl told her that she had on certain, she said, "Bitch, this is my body."
Yeah, she said, "Oh, you got figure on." I said, "No, this is my body, honey." Yeah.
Bra and panties.
That's all I had on. But yes, y'all, it's All-Star Weekend. I was the hostess last night, the MC for the show last night. For you all that missed it, we had a good time. It was a short but simple show, but it was a very positive vibe. Mabel Kitchen was open. I got me some chicken wings because their pork chops was gone. The drinks was, oh my God. Charlotte has just been treating me with so much love. And then today, she has to go back. She has another show tonight. And then we going. It's so much going on tonight, y'all. So, Charlotte,
I'm going to do my illusion show. Mama's here going to the Boo Boo Room.
I'm going to the.
She going to the Boo Boo Room. She want to see the 8 scribblers. Yeah. So you know what she going with DJ Cedric.
Oh, I'm gonna go. I want to hear the beats. But I'm also gonna support I believe in y'all. I've been supporting my son Tigger. He's on his.
Tigger and Katravion is at Scorpios tonight.
And I'm going to go support Tigger. Tigger's getting ready for the pageant. So for you all that want to support him, you can hit him up on Facebook. You want to Cash App him. Just show him some love, you all. But when it comes to my kids, y'all, I'm behind my kids 1,000%. So I'm going to support him on the night. But I am going to the Boom Boom Room. And then tomorrow. We are having I think we're having a brunch tomorrow, correct?
The brunch is from 11 to 3.
And then
we got registration
and
at
y'all
3.
know, let me tell you something. I moved to the front of the hotel next time. My nerves is back on the right. So I'm going to eat, but I didn't eat too much because I got to get ready to MC the pageant tomorrow night. So I will be MCing All-Star Newcomer pageant tomorrow night. I'm so excited. So for all you all that don't think I know how to MC on a microphone, you will get a chance because I'm going to make sure it's live all in the building. I'm going to show you my many talents, honey, because I couldn't MC royalty, which will not. That's one of the things he will not have me as his queen. Baby, I love the microphone.
Baby, I've been holding this in. It's a secret that she do not know. But she hosting the after show too in performance. She did not know that. She hosting the after show as well. The after show will be at 10:30, 11, CP time. She didn't know she was hosting that because I don't got no MC on the flyer. As she not noticed, I didn't put no MC on the flyer.
See, I'm telling y'all, it's blessings, y'all. It's blessings. So for all of you all that has pageants coming up or shows coming up, just watch the live tomorrow. And I'm going to record it so you can see me and watch my talent, y'all. I'm a very personal person. So I'm just not the type of MC to do all that reading. I don't get into that reading stuff. It's not for me.
So what we said last night, no foolishness.
We don't deal with foolishness, honey.
You in my business?
That's what Zodiac in mind. You in my business? But real quick, that's what I'm doing. My Greater Life give up will be December the 18th. It will be held in Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, it will be a grand over-the-top wedding, but me and my king will get together in July, and we're going to do a live, and we're going to go break everything down. And I love my king. Give a shout-out to Neo in New York. Give a shout-out to my CEO, my mentor, my friend, Royalty. Thank you for all you do for us. Eye Candy will be December the 5th, 2021. It's going down New Orleans style, where I will be having honoring Kiori, Sinclair Black, and Chosen Fox, and we have the Plus Queen will be in the building. We'll be in New Orleans. All the information is on my page. New flyers now.
Make sure I inbox her.
There's an early bird special. I'm going to come up for y'all that don't want to pay that late fee. Let me tell you something, baby. You join, like I tell anybody, just watch Chosen. If you see what Akina has done, watch Chosen and watch Kiora as she goes her journey.
Do you see the crowns you get?
Oh, baby, just watch and just. I'm telling you. And New Orleans, let me tell you something, baby. If I don't say nothing else, I love you all so freaking much. The way y'all open y'all hearts, y'all arms to me when I first came to my first time there. I never been to New Orleans, but the way y'all showed me love and showed Eye Candy love, baby, there's nothing in the. I'm saying this on this live. There's nothing in the world I will not do for anybody who's in the pageant system or any person, period, in New Orleans. The way y'all showed it, and even y'all came here on last weekend to Black Continental Weekend, y'all showed me love and respect. And I'm telling you, if that touched my heart, I thank each and every one of you all. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Tykira.
That just so much for being I enjoyed the interview, you all.
We want to make sure y'all show some hearts and some likes to Tykira Starr for being my first official guest as far as my interview go. This is my very first personal interview, but I have done other interviews, but this is my personal up close, in-depth interview. And also I want to just thank Tykira. Thanks Tykira. Thanks
I
to
love
Kira.
you.
She has been my first personal interview. Like I said before, my platform is for people like her, people that does drag and shows. You can be a male or female. Y'all want to come on here and tell y'all story because we have some amazing stories. We have some struggles that we have overcame and overcome. So if you want to come on here, drop down in my inbox and let me know that you want to come here. You don't have to be here physically with me because I can also bring you in wherever you are. So please, let me know if you want to come on here and do an interview with me, and we can take it from there. Thank you, Tykira, so much for being my first in-depth interview. We love y'all and thank y'all. Make sure y'all share this. Thank y'all, and y'all have a wonderful, blessed day.
Don't forget, come to the pageant tomorrow. Good time. Come out and support All Star. Happy